Okay. Okay, I'm in for the fire signs. Sorry, my lighting. It'll get better once the cards come in. In order to get rid of the glare from the screen, I'm going to flood it with a little LED light. Okay, so fire signs, love, romance, and sex is what we're talking about here. I'm trying to infuse the masculine and feminine sides here, both. But I was looking over the last two readings I did. It's not very smooth, but I'll try and do it smoother today here. So we're starting with fire. Give me a sec here. I got to write down it takes me so long in between to edit and all of that. I'm not even touching the video. I'm just making timestamps and whatnot. So that takes a long time for me to do. So I want to shrink that down by putting timestamps. Okay, Aries. 104. Okay, here we go. First card for Aries, starting with the feminine energy. What do you know? Compassion. It's going around, guys. Hopefully that works better. Okay, so we got some compassion going on the Aries side here. I'm not getting much from that. I'm going to let the reading speak for itself, and we'll keep that in mind, and I'll flood it in the back. Okay. In the back of the reading, we'll review it. Next card, perfection. This is for the masculine side. They are trying to perfect something here in their, they said daily life here. Something's going on. They're trying to make something better than it was before. The connection card between the masculine and feminine is the Ace of Wands. So again, this is the masculine and feminine Aries, not necessarily your partner, okay? Ace of Wands is about action. Wands is fire. That's your element. So it's about going forward forcefully in a new direction. I feel like the masculines are working on perfecting something as they go forward. The feminines are working on their compassion in regards to moving forward in some kind of way. Okay. First card on the romance for the Aries. Hopefully this works. These ones are the worst ones for glare. Yeah. It worked in the test run. It worked. I have to go like, there we go. Okay, that's better. 7 is the strength card. Needing strength or trying to pull someone off theirs is usually the essence I get here. Since we're working on our compassion, I feel like this is ourselves, trying to get ourselves out of our comfort zone. We'll see how that goes here as we move on. 9 of Wands. Okay, this is, I think we're continuing. This is a card about canoodling, kind of having a little escapade here out in the boonies, and there's a child watching. So we might be trying to keep something on the down low, but the sense is here that someone is watching, and we may not know this. Someone may have the goods on us. Okay, next card, 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is a card about, sorry, this angle is good for color, but not so I can see. This card is about a woman who's been pulled off the stage by a man. He is trying to engage her, get her attention. He's been successful, maybe to the degree that they are embracing and I say canoodling. So there's something here about being pulled out of a position here. Now, we'll keep going and see where this hits. Again, like previous weeks, right? We had someone in a marriage that was doing this while being married. So that might be the strength that we're being pulled off of. The 7 on the strength. Well, there it is. Debauchery, right? 7 of Cups. These two are all up in their emotions, and all the cups are spilt, and they're all flooded in with them. So it means that we might have overflowing emotions within this partnership, but it may create some tragedy, or, you know, that kind of thing, like debauchery. Basically, trouble. We're headed for trouble. Someone's pulled us off our strength. And in this line, it kind of shows that there may be somebody here that's being pulled in a direction love-wise, really. And it may not be for their highest good, is what I'm getting. Now, on top of the 9, again, trying to, what's the word? Romance someone, and keeping it on the down low. We have the Prince of Cups. Yeah, that would jive with that. That's about love offerings. There's somebody offering you love highly. So for the singles, this might be the whole situation here. We may be just getting into a new love scenario here, where we're getting all up in our emotions and things are going on. Not much really wrong there until, again, I don't look at these cards before I turn them. They're upside down on the table. 5 of Wands. So this is about pulling someone out, right, of their comfort zone and bringing them down and trying to get to know them. Now we have the 3 of Swords. Somewhere along here we had some heartbreak. Is what I'm getting, excuse me. Yeah, basically jumped into a love relationship that was offered to us, but somewhere here there's some heartbreak. Okay, so on the debauchery. So the debauchery really symbolizes that there may be a relationship going on here, but we may be either having people, like when there's debauchery, that's wrongdoing, right? But we're going in and doing it anyway. So this kind of thing is some kind of wrongdoing here that is kind of known about. Yeah, and what do you know? It causes struggles, fights. So one or both of us may have partners lightly dabbling in dating or whatnot, someone that is a significant other. It's creating a problem in the relationship, fights. Maybe even without them even knowing what is going on, it's just creating fighting, no less, right? Even with it being on the down low. Now, on the, is this the Knight or the Page? The Prince, he's like the Page. 3 of Swords again. I feel like this is like double-edged here. So we got 2 3 of Swords in a row. And to me, that symbolizes 2 people are getting hurt here. And if it's not you, it's someone else. So if you're partnered, you may be going out, hurting a partner, and then someone hurts you, or opposite. 2 people here getting hurt is really what I'm getting. Nobody wins, right? In a, what do you call that? In the type of relationship that we may be dabbling in, whichever way it goes here, because it seems to be going outward in all areas, with a lot of heartbreak in the midst. Okay. On top of this sorrow and grief, we have the 2 Wands. Now, 2 Wands is usually about needing to make a decision or making a decision. She's got her hand firmly on 1 wand and facing the direction of it, signaling that she's made a choice and she's going to go in this way. So we may have been dabbling or dating and then dipped into another pool here, and then now deciding to go in another direction. And then there's heartbreak that ensues because of this. That's what I'm kind of getting here. On the 5 of Wands, the struggle and strife and arguments that may be coming out because of this whole situation. We got the Knave of Wands. What we did here was indulge in passions. That is indulging in passions, where both people are really caught up in this. And I mean, even though this is a debauchery card, it is 2 people that are involved in a high passion. I was going to say skill set, but a high, passion zone for the both of them. So this would make sense, right? So there's a couple here that is indulging. It's just what couple. There seems to be strings here in other areas where we're disappointing others. The next card over the 3 of Swords is the Sun card. Now this is interesting, because this is about the heartbreak, and the Sun can be about the ultimate pleasure principle within, because these are sexual cards, right? So we're talking about good stuff there. And it's about, how do you put it? The big O, right? The big O. We're getting pleased in that way. physically. Okay. But nonetheless, there's a heartbreak energy behind it. Let's continue on this choice or decision that we've made. Wow, we have the death card. Yeah, so we chose to end something here in one direction in order to go in a direction where there's more passion, more excitement, more adventure in the bedroom, really, is what I'm getting. So that's pretty clear cut. Okay, on top of the... Sorry, I just got to look here. Knave of Wands, so that's the Page of Wands. On top of him, which is the passion, we have cycles. We may be cycling through something here with this new... We may have a new lover. It may be, how do you say... highly directed that we go in this way, even though it's breaking up things. It may be good for us, but this may be a cycle that we're doing. So the essence I get here of kind of either cheating or going behind the back of another, that energy... No, down, stay down. That energy, listen. That energy is, hold on here. Okay, just sit nice. Don't pounce. She comes on and she starts jumping on my... Just sit. There might be a cycle here that's happening in the way that we go about getting this relationship. Okay, so we may be in a habit of kind of gaining a relationship before we end one, and jumping in there before we deal with the one that we had. This is what I'm getting. We're not dealing with the one that we want to leave before we leave, right? So that is something that we may have to deal with here. So the Sun is about good things on a physical level here, very impassioned with the partner that we found. We have 47 individuality. This is interesting because they're going, as they couple up, they realize more who they are as an individual through this partner. So however that fits you. We may get along with this partner, not only intimately, but outside of that realm better, to where we understand ourselves. We're more comfortable, is what I'm feeling, at home with them more than the partner either we left or whatever. There's a sense of being able to be themselves, really, is what I'm getting here with that partner that they're kind of jumping to. Now on the Death card, we have honesty. Well, this is good because this means that there's some honesty going on here in the relationship. Even though there's cycles and whatnot between this couple, this new leap that we've jumped to physically, there seems to be a sense of honesty here. So meaning that the other partner knows that we're taken in some kind of way. So there's either an understanding it's going to take time, or there's an understanding that I pick you, or whatever. There's something here where the Aries is full disclosure with this new partner. Okay. May not have always been that way, is what they're telling me. Okay. With the last partner. Okay. Give me a minute here. Okay, on the cycles, as we get deeper into the love zone, yeah, we have 12. Now, interesting, because 12, this Knight of Cups here, he is not a good dude. He is offering love outward, but he's a trickster. And he offers love, but he may not be long-term, and he may be devious. Now, this is interesting as it goes across the honesty here. Someone here may be honest, someone here may be a trickster. So you'll know who that is. Give me a moment here. Yeah, the cycle is that we may be used to tricking people into loving us, tricking people into things. And maybe this one's a little different. Or maybe it's the same, right? Because we got cycle energy behind it. So there's something about being a trickster. So either you or the partner that you're going to, I feel the third person in question here that's being left out. Your past partner, I feel they have no bearing here. I feel that it is basically between you and this new partner. And there's someone here that is honest and someone here that is not. So That's not good. Individuality, again, I felt there was a sense of the Aries feeling better for who they are in this relationship. They felt like they could be themselves to a higher degree than they ever have felt. That's interesting. Because we got 20, the judgment in the bedroom. That is, this guy's deciding what he's going to do with her. And she's waiting on his answer. Give me a minute here. So we may be careful. This is an affair and we're going to break up a marriage or something. This is this energy. This guy's wondering what he's going to do with you. So if we're getting strung along here and we're being honest and that other person isn't, if we're not being honest, then that other person is the sense I'm getting. And we got to be careful, because if we're tricking someone here, we just don't know exactly where we want to put them at this point or this week. That's what I'm getting. But again, there's devious energy here. So they could just drop you at the drop of a hat here. So honesty, 26, what do we get? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a sense of, okay. Yeah. There's a sense here of someone using manipulation tactics to say, I need saving from the marriage or the person I'm with, kind of given the sob story when this is not the case. It's really not reality. So there goes your honesty out the window. And I'm getting it from the Aries side, unfortunately. It's being pumped up in a way that is not truthful. We may have met our match here, is what they're saying. So where'd this honesty sit? We'll keep going. They're going, we'll deal with that later. Because the sense was one person was trying to be honest, but I think they're both shifting now to manipulate situation. Something's changed here. Okay, on the 12th there, again, that's someone offering love, but in a devious trickster kind of way. They're the King of Shields. That's the King of Coins. Give me a minute here. Yeah, we may have had a cycle with this person. King of Shields, usually very stable, sturdy. He has a lot of money, stability around him. Hardworking. There's a woman here that is tending to his needs. Is this you or someone else? Okay. That's all I'm getting from that card. Now, 21 or 20 on the judgment. Again, somebody's deciding what to do with someone else here. And the Aries just waiting for the answer. What are we going to do? I don't know, but just wait. They're kind of like they're making them suffer here. It's really the sense I'm getting. They're the 10 of Swords on top of that. It's for heartbreak. So the thing is I feel like he's the decision maker. He might be a King of Coins here. And the decision that he decides to take is to stab us in the back, or what we see as betrayal, no less. As we move forward, the 9 of Pentacles is about being saved from a dead-end relationship. So again, I felt like there was a third-party thing going on. Somebody's trying to manipulate a situation, like I need help to get out, maybe going into a relationship and giving this as a storyline. I need help. I got to get out. What do we get there? And cauldrons, yeah. Is like, please come and give me love because I need to get out of this. Now, there's a certain sense of honesty I feel here. We ended the relationship and we need to get out, yes. But it's how we're doing it that is the problem. We may have, I feel like it's a marriage. I feel like it's a marriage. And I feel like this is the husband and he caught her, or something's going on here. And he's kind of deciding what the hell to do with her. You know, there's a lot of backstabbing going on here because they're going to admit their match, like they both do it to each other. But anyway, we're offering our love outward. Now the Infinity cards as we go to shut this down. On top of the King of Pentacles, what's he going to do? Well, he's got a lot of malice. So that could be the husband or the other person, whoever, whatever decision we made to go outward here. The other person is in high malice and they are, you know, not on the good side of things here. So what's happening? What's happening with the decision? I feel like this is the one, the third party that's left out. Thinking about stabbing us in the back here. What do we get? Consequences. Yeah, we may have taken action here in a love kind of way, and there may be some consequences that are come because of that, are going to come at us because of that. And I feel like it's directly related to the partner or the husband, whatever. They're in the decision-making mode. And as we offer our love outward, yeah, where it's withdraw, the escape from, this is why we offered our love outward. We trying to escape a relationship that we were in, but we forgot to let the partner in and on it. They forgot to tell the partner. So they skipped the step here. So again, not going to be for everybody. But somebody's got malice. There's consequences, no less. I feel these are natural consequences. I feel like the partner or the person they're running away from, they have malice, which seems to be righteous because this person just kind of did it on this down low, and it may have been him that found out on the sly, and she was trying to, or she or he was trying to escape the relationship. They just didn't deal with the relationship. They just did it on the sly, and then him trying to sneak out. Okay, next card. Surrender card to shut it down. The drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more clearly. So yeah, drama here. Like, how can you not have drama in that kind of a situation, right? We got cheaters, so we're gonna have drama. It's gonna affect someone in a high way here. We could have dealt with that in a different way. Now, again, the feminine card was compassion. Using our compassion to deal with this will really help us get out of it in a better way where we don't have all this malice built up. But I feel that's too late for that. For the masculine, again, that's not your partner. This is a masculine energy for the Aries. We have perfection. Now, give me a moment. I feel like if it's a masculine, we're on the other end. We're on the male end of this. Meaning, in this case, I do feel that because the perfection is trying to tie this all up and make sure that everything's on the table and then dealing with everything. But we're having a hard time here with the truth of the situation for the masculine Aries, for the male Aries. They may have a situation like this that has got them fit to be tied. And I feel like they'd be the king of coins in this scenario. That they're looking to tie this all up and put it to bed once and for all, not in a good way. And the Ace of Wands, yeah, the males are going to take action and go outward and make sure that everything's dealt with. The women are going to take compassion, but I feel it's devious. I feel they're going to be going outward to someone else other than their partner to gain the compassion. They're not going to be doing it on the level. So surrender the drama, right, of chaos making, and you might get somewhere. Okay, that's Aries. Never fails to disappoint, do they? Alrighty, again, it's not going to apply to every Aries out there. It's not going to be them. Okay. Sorry. Okay, Leo. First card on the feminine side here. Yeah, that is feminine. Authenticity. We're working on being authentically who we are here. Give me a minute. Yeah. We're trying to see where we fit, is the sense I'm getting. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Next. on the masculine side, we have ecstasy. Boy, a lot of ecstasy is going around with these men. Thinking about the ecstasy. Okay, ecstasy. Give me a moment. Authenticity. Ecstasy. Yeah, that's just passion, really. They're looking to fulfill passions in whatever way, married or single. Okay. Now the middle card here, 6 of coins. Equal give and take. Yes. That's self-explanatory. We want to look for people that are authentically willing to give what we give, so we're not being taken from all the time. And for the masculines, same thing in the bedroom. They're looking for intimacies and whatnot that is equal give and take, that they don't, da-da-da. Okay, pretty basic. Let's go into the romance, see how this goes. King of Wands. What do you know? That's your element. That's your card. King of Wands. This one looks pretty chill and relaxed. He's laying back and taking things in. I mean, he's the decision maker. He's the boss. He just don't look too active in this card. So on the romance level, he may not be jumping and, how do you say, moving and shaking. He may be waiting for things to come at him. Next card is the 8 of Swords. That's the sarcophagus. This signifies deep grief, akin to, somebody dying. Heavy grief and sorrow. This may be why this man is not moving and shaking in the romance department. There's something that's very heavy emotional wise that they're dealing with. The next card is the 4. Is he grieving a marriage? Okay, just a minute. I shouldn't joke before because they said yes, somebody else's. 4 of Wands here. Okay, give me a moment. Did we have an end of a marriage or seen some kind of tragedy here having to do with the marriage? Let's continue. On top of the King of Wands, again, that's your element. 4 of Swords, truce. So somewhere here, if we're talking about relationships, we may have had a stopping point. A truce is basically nobody goes nowhere, does nothing. Time to think about things, to reflect. Again, very heavy, dark energy. On the 8, what do we get? Power, 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is about, yeah, here they say power, but it can be about keeping things. You got the 4 posters keeping him in, not wanting to share, not wanting to go outward, not wanting to communicate. Now, we took a time out here, not wanting to deal with anybody, especially in a relationship. This is what I'm getting. I hope this is not a new fresh marriage, because we'll see here. We get the Princess of Wands. Again, we're staying in that element here. She's an adventurer. She reaches for the stars. She's full of fire and ambition, adventure, going forward to see what she can see and see what she can get here in a marriage. I'm going to continue. Not quite coming together yet. On the truce card again, somebody here is in a mode of not making any decisions here. They don't want to talk or speak or communicate. They're kind of taking time to digest for themselves. Yeah. Why? Because of love. This is about the love cup overflowing. We got a great love for someone or something here, and it's overwhelming us. On top of the power, again, this can be about keeping our feelings to ourselves as well. And this is where the grief sits. So 18 is the moon. So about illusions here and secrets and things that we can't see. Keep going. On the Princess of Wands, we have the 6. Okay, there it is, about moving away. So somebody left us is the sense I'm getting here for the Leo. Or we got left, or we left here. Sitting very heavy with us, so I don't feel like we're the cause of it, but yet I'm getting, it could be. because we're striving for better things here, but it's almost like we had to leave a marriage or someone we thought we could marry. They're going nuts. That someone we thought we could marry here, and it didn't work out because they're really not. There's things here that just not working. Okay. It may have been a death here. When that sarcophagus comes, it can be having to do with the death of someone, maybe not even you. It could be a parent or something on the side here that just kind of suddenly you realize life is short and it breaks things, right? So on the Ace of Cups, we have the Lovers. Yeah, choice here having to do with now somebody here, the Leo, right, is trying to make a decision about someone who they love, but I feel like someone's already made a decision. There's a choice here. On the Moon, we get the Seven of Wands. Well, there's the creepy love card. That's about someone who accepts love here. And again, what did we have? We had equal give and take as our companion card for the masculine and feminine. May not have been getting balanced energy in the relationship here on a physical level. We may have had to give a lot and we're not getting a lot in return. This may have been the breaking point. Six of Wands, what do we get there? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So we decided to go in a different direction. Ace of Pentacles is a new, how do you say, new direction that opens up, but someone we feel very homey with, someone we feel very comfortable with. They're both naked, they both feel at home and they could stay there all day, that kind of thing. And they just feel safe within each other here. So there's that somewhere. Okay, on the choice in Lovers. So obviously there was a choice that's been made here to go in a new direction with another lover. One was not giving in a balanced way either to the relationship or in the bedroom or both. So yeah, there it is. On top of the Lovers, we get fulfillment. That's the lushness, right? Drinking the wine and the fruit and being abundant, right? Do you want intimacy that's abundant? We don't want to be in it, and that's what we went searching for, is the sense that they're giving me. It's to be more lush in intimate relationships with a partner. Seven of Wands, that's the creepy love card. 31 is talking about risk. Yeah, we took a risk leaving this, or no, yeah, leaving. She's just going to take a leap and go in a direction, even though she don't really know what's there. There's comfort for one, you know, and lushness that she can feel. And there's a part of her that knows, I'm getting a feminine here, knows there's better than this out there. And we're just going to take a leap. We don't care. We're going to go see what happens. Roll the dice, right? Take a risk. Okay, so this is the new direction that either, like, it seems like we're headed in a new direction here. Is someone we feel very comfortable with. We have listening. I got to read this thing. It says, darkness does not always equate to evil, and light does not always bring good. Listening. I always got to read because it's a very poignant saying. I think what they're trying to say here is moving in a different direction is a good thing. I think that's what they're trying to translate. But I need to listen nonetheless here. Just let me tap in there. Yeah, like our instinct. They're going, it's our instinct. We've listened, but it's been crying all along, and that may be all of this stuff, right? Deep pain and sorrow that we've been living out for so long. You know, we really didn't have to live there for that long, but nonetheless, I'm getting a lot of people in positions where we're just not happy for so long. And now we're thinking about being more abundant in our personal life and taking a risk and just jumping off the cliff. And we may need to listen to some things about the partner, either the past partner or the new partner has to say. We may have to open our ears a little more. I get a sense of that. There's something hidden in there in the conversation somewhere, but it's someone you're having a conversation with that is calm and relaxed. So I feel like it's the new partner. They're saying things to you. You need to listen. There's something in there to help you. It's like universe kind of pushing them to say things so that they get it through to you. because it was things that was supposed to be in the past partner. We're supposed to listen there, but we're not. We jumped over it. Now we got a new partner. We really still got to deal with those issues, is what I'm getting. Okay, continuing. On 20 there, the fulfillment, the lushness, we're going to start treating ourselves in the intimacy areas. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and that's about money above all else usually. When I have it in the sex side, it usually means that money has a high influence on this relationship in some kind of way. May have met at work or something, or a past person we met at work, or something to do with work and how we earn our money had to do with the situation we put ourselves in the relationship. It could be that we were dependent on the person for financial, or they were dependent on us. Something like this is going on here. Okay. It had a bearing on the relationship. 31, the risk. Ace of Cups. Yeah, the risk is we're going to follow our heart and see where that leads. One, we got to learn how to fill our cup. This is filled, but it's not overflowing. So the sense is we could use a little work in filling it up, and I feel like maybe that's what we need to listen to. And part of that is how to receive love properly. We may be able to give it lavishly, but we got to learn how to receive it in order to make sure that it's balanced. And there's some people, they have problems accepting love without guilt or without, period, accepting it. So this may be something here that we have to deal with, because it's this new direction. We're looking to fill that cup, but we kind of got to fill it. We got to overflow it ourselves and then go. So I feel like there's something missing there in between, but nonetheless, again, it's self-worth, this kind of thing. Listening. What? 3 of Wands, sorry. I'm being cheeky. 3 of Wands, that is about, believe it or not. Okay, so this is good stuff. This is the new direction, right? The energy of the new direction. 3 of Wands really is like this guy, I don't know, like in the book, they're saying, oh, he's been chasing her and now he's captured her, and it's the release of all of the tension, right, between these two. So it's kind of the starting point of the sexual adventure between these two up in the hay barn. I don't know where they are. They didn't give me enough there. So we may have someone that we met at work or flirting at work with and whatnot. We may be working on trying to fill our own cup because our relationship with the one that we were with is not going so well, or the one that dropped us is not going so well, and we're trying to fill our own cup. But in the meantime, we have someone here after us that is really working in pursuit, and because of this, we may have an adventure here where we get caught in a good way, and then the frivolity starts. I'll put it that way. Okay, I'm Ace of Coins. Oh, 8 of Wands. It feels like a Friday for me. Ace of Coins. 8 of Wands. That's about quick movement, right? Yeah. So again, at work, this new energy. Okay, let me explain. They're going, you need to explain the process. This new energy is something we're meant to go to more than where we were. A lot of times people work out their karma in the relationship and then they're done and they're free to go, but they don't go. They stay. This is what I feel has happened here. And not only that, the universe is going, things are moving fast because we're behind on getting rid of the other partner, and we got to catch up and going in the new direction that we are in. So a lot of fast movement here. There may be a lot of communication. Again, if we meet them at work, we may be chattering a lot at work as well, communicating a lot. It may involve travel. This relationship may involve travel over water here. So someone overseas or over water, could be lakes, rivers, where we by plane. Okay. On the Ace of Cups, again, it felt an energy of us needing to fill our cups, first of all, and then wanting to go outward in a balanced way. I feel like the Leo is kind of smart enough to know, yeah, I got to take some time here, and they're doing that, and they're in the midst of that. But what do you know? The universe plops something in their lap, and then suddenly they're like, oh my God. So they're going to kind of work that out through the relationship, and the universe going, well, that's okay, because this is our thing. This is, again, we were dragging our butt in the last relationship, so we had, sorry, but it was either use it or lose it. So we threw it at you, that kind of thing. The Ace of Cups on top of there, we get the Sun. Yeah, it is highly aspected that we work on ourselves, but this makes us happy. This person makes us happy. So why put that on hold, right? And again, they're showing me, just give me a minute here. They're showing me this energy. Hope I got the right one. Yeah. This might also be you here holding off on this relationship. They're going, be aware of that. Like, be aware of that. Be aware. Just give me a minute. Yeah, they're just saying that's the energy that's there. If we pass it up, it's gone. Okay, next. On the 3, again, this is about the conquest. You know, somebody here is working on things. Maybe I feel like you're the object. I feel like somebody else is working on you, and they're kind of capturing you at this point, your attention or your physical side here in some kind of way. We have the Justice, and that is good. Yeah, it's good. Balanced is what they're saying. There's truth here, and there's balance in the relationship. This person is willing to give. This is why we feel so comfortable with them right away. Oops. Sorry. Now this, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Hold on. I'll get there eventually. How's fish, Nico? Ace. There it is. Okay, so we feel very much a comfort level here. It's because, you know, we have someone that's willing to give in the bedroom and outside of it. Give and take. Like, there's more communication here than they probably had in their last relationship. So they're going, like, this is balanced, right? Feel a great curiosity about this person to us. They're, you know, they ask question, what are you doing? Da, da, da. The other one couldn't care less, kind of thing. So it's all good, great gravy. Okay, infinity cards, shut her down. First one on the 8 of Wands. Oh boy, we got the evasion card. So be careful, because evasion usually means going in a relationship, going to a relationship when we're already in a relationship. But the sense is that I felt a little bit of distance. I felt there was some kind of a situation here where we are dealing with the facts. So I don't know, we may not have been divorced, but I think we knew things were over, this kind of thing, or something like that. But there's an evasion energy, no less, and a quick pace that's happening, no less. Now on the joy card, we have, oh, there it is, Queen. You know, she's a married woman. For some males, you may be dealing with a married woman. If you're the married woman, Leo, this may be the thing. We may be dealing with, we may not be quite divorced yet, or, you know, finality's not been put down, but we're groovy on a relationship. But I feel it's above board. I don't know if I'm just trying to. Now, on top of the Justice card, we get, okay, what is this now? Throws a monkey wrench. This is LGB, whatever, all the alphabets there. This is about someone having some kind of feelings or something in that kind of way. So could deal with being lesbian or gay. It could be trans, could be whatever. There's some kind of an energy like this in the midst. So we could be going after a same-sex partner, this kind of thing, or something here in the mix. Okay, that's what that card means. It could be as low vibe as, not low vibe, but low key as within our own gender we don't feel comfortable. It can be as low key as that, and as high key as dealing with someone that may be of transgender that we may not know about. So that is that. Now the surrender card for the Leo. Surrender to sleep and rest. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep, to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Yeah. Leos have a tendency to overwork themselves quite highly, and we got work involved here. Again, yeah, that'd be where they find a partner, right? At work, because they spend so much time there. So surrendering to rest and sleep, I feel like this is how we kind of get our Ace of Cups filled up, our own cup of love, is to rest and rejuvenate ourselves so that we are prepared to go forward in whatever way. That will help us out. Okay, so for the masculine and feminine, again, to review here, the feminine was talking about authenticity. So again, if we have some that's a big subject here, like it's in all areas. So we may have someone here who is maybe just their gender identity they're having a problem with, and I mean that could be wavering, and we could settle or whatever. It can be as easy as that, or as hard as hiding something that's significant. Authenticity, they're dealing with a sense of needing to come forward and be as authentic as they can. I feel like the Aries energy is kind of mutating in the Leo here. We're stepping up and we're coming clean, whereas the Aries just going to go out and do things on the sly. The Leo's wanting to put everything out on the table and deal with what's going on here is really what I get, especially on the feminine side. The masculine side, maybe dealing with some ecstasy issues, and this may also be where that card comes out. Some of these masculines may be flirting, or how would you say, maybe on the younger side, right? Experimenting with things like this in a way of sexual orientation. And again, equal balance of equal give and take here is what we're trying to gain as we move forward for the Leo. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Okay, here we go. Now is Leo for the week. Now for Sagittarius. First card, feminine energy. On the Sagittarius side, we got unity. Whoopsie. She don't look like she wants to unite here, but nonetheless, that's talking about unity here in this card. Give me a minute. It's a struggle. They said it's a fight. So there's something here about either we're in a union, we got to fight to keep, or we're in a union, we got to fight to let go. I don't know. The next card for the masculine is altruism. This one's making its rounds too in this week. So for the masculine Sagittarians, they are working towards building up their righteousness within themselves, being the best that they can be, and going outward in that same manner. The balancing card on the chakra side is Princess of Coins. Now, she is about skills and how we gain our skills. She's the page, right? So she's going to learn how to gain more wealth. And in order to do that, they want to gain these tools. Now, for the feminines here, we're talking about unity. Give me a minute. Yeah, there's a struggle in trying to gain others to back us, is really the sense I'm getting. We're looking for backing here, the feminines are, and we're having a hard time doing it. It may be at work, but it may also be in any way that makes us money or gets us forward successfully, okay, in a relationship or money or job. And for the masculines here, the altruism, yeah, they're trying to be the best they can be, increase their skill set, increase their, in order to increase money. It's all pretty straightforward. Okay. First card again for Sag in the romance. I'm going to move these over. Okay. King of Cups. This guy, he is the best. He's emotionally sound. He's got all his fluids running into one cup there. So that, to me, is a symbol of being, I don't even know what the word means. Being, what do you call that? Like, you don't mess around. You have one partner. Ain't nobody watching. Help me out. Yeah, like you have one partner, you'd never cheat on him ever, ever, ever. this is him. Okay. My words are gone. Next card, 20. Judgment. He's hearing the call here. Faithful. Thank you. Faithful, loving, caring. This is this dude. Okay. King of Cups, right? He don't look too great there, but he can choose to shut his emotions down if he wants. He only gives them to people that they deem worthy, and he's very loyal. And yeah, one person is what I'm getting. Now 20 is the Judgment. Now that is the universe coming to us to hear a call. There's a call instinctively being put out to this man needing to do something here. Now, what is it? Next card we have 18, the Moon. Well, the Moon is about, here I'm getting it's about being in our head a lot, dreaming about a love and It's almost like the universe trying to wake us up from this. Maybe dreaming of a love here, but we need a wake-up call is what I'm getting. Okay. Moving on top of this King of Cups, which I can't get my words for. Ace of Swords. Yeah, that's talking about truths here. Not only is he got caring, compassion, and kindness under his belt, loyalty and trueness to a partner, but there's some truths that need to come forward here, or he speaks of the truth. I don't know which yet. The universe is really shouting in their ear for them to do something here. And the feeling is it has to do with truths going outward. What do we got on the Judgment? The Devil. Well, that's the universe. They feel chained is what's going on. There's a truth here it's not coming forth. Yeah. This guy's usually on the great and wonderful, but there's a truth here that needs to be spoken. It's not. This person may feel quite bound by something, and they're not willing to speak of it. Okay. On the Moon card, this is about us being in our head about something. We have the King of Swords. He is going forward quite quickly to something here. We have someone controlling us quite highly. We're trying to escape from this, but we have a great fear of the truth coming out. So we cannot do this because the truth would harm us significantly. But that is the devil, isn't it? They don't work off things you don't fear, right? Because they're not going to get anywhere. So this person is stuck, is really what it is. They're stuck and bound by a situation because they don't want the truth coming out. But as we go forward here on the Ace of Swords, you get the 10. So yeah, not only will not telling the truth hurt, but it will get worse as time goes on. We've had enough here dealing with. Now again, we've got a potential here, Sagittarius, and if masculine or feminine, we got a potential for great wonderfulness, compassion, caring and whatnot. But it seems like we've gone through, from the Ace to the 10, we've gone through hell and back. We refuse to speak of what has happened here. Now, on the 15, again, the devil bound. We feel bound to a situation, not telling the truth. Somebody may have something over us, or we're in a situation, again, we can't speak of, because if we do, the truth they feel will hurt us more than anything. We have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, that's the wounded warrior. We are sick and tired, and we want to give up, but we have put all those wands up in barrier against, and we don't want to, how do you say, just drop that and give up, because we put a lot of work and effort here. But we are getting close. The 9 is next to the 10 here. We're getting close to giving up on something here, but there's a great fear of losing something. Okay. On the 9th here, again, or is that the King? King of Swords. Well, you got no crown in here. King of Swords, but no less, he is heading out of Dodge here. I feel like that may be our mind taking us away. Like we are stuck physically and in any other ways, right? We're stuck in a situation we can't seem to get out of. So our mind mentally is taking us out of it in dream time. Okay. So on top of that, we get to the High Priestess. Again, secrets. Secrets that are kept. Yeah, something here needs to be blown, like said, but I feel like the SAG is going, there's no bloody way. I'm going to say, no way. This is going to harm me more than anything, and it's going to make my life worse. So they are bound here by whatever the secrets are that they're living by. Okay, 10. I need to want to get out of the situation. We have the Two of Cups. Need for a connection. We may have a connection with someone deeply to want to go forward, but something's wrong here. On the Nine of Wands, we have a defensive stance here. We're feeling the need to give up on something, but we can't because we put so much work and effort in, but we're getting tired. We have the Hierophant. It may be a marriage that we have, or, yeah, maybe a marriage that we're stuck in, that we just want out and we can't get out. We feel we're bound to, okay? We have someone here that we might, they're going, not might. We have someone that we love and care for on a deeper level, and we just can't get there. Two of the High Priestess here, and she is about our intuition and whatnot. I feel like this is, I mean, that's the second intuition card. The first one was this one shouting in our ear, right? The universe is going, get out, tell your thing and get out. Like, tell your truth and away you go. Take the hit and away you go. They won't. And the two of the High Priestess, sorry, I keep saying that. Temperance. Yeah, we're going to temper ourselves here. We're getting some instinct about what to do here. But the sense is that we're not listening to that instinct. We're trying to get away without. We're trying to mix little bits of it, but so little that it's just not going to help us. There's instinct for a reason. It's there to help you move. But again, Sagittarius not thinking this is going to help them by telling this. Some way here, they're under the gun. Somebody's got them under a gun here. So Two of Cups, High Priestess of Water. Yeah, there's some great deep emotional depth here for some direction that is just, I feel it's not going to be played out. 5, a marriage. We have focus. I feel like that's the universe going, just focus on what you want, go in that direction, aim at it, and go in that direction. It is this way that towards the emotions, towards the feelings, towards the compassion, all of that good stuff is on this side. Now, the Temperance, what do we get there? Wishing. Yeah, again, wishing, right? We're just dreaming. We're just stuck. We're stuck in our head, dreaming of things that'll never come true. Why? Because we're not following our heart. We are stuck in a situation, maybe a marriage, a dead-end marriage, that we refuse to lay everything on the table. So that's the way it's going to stay. Okay. On top of the emotional thing here, we have the 8 of Wands, and that's about quick movement. And yeah, also a movement of the mind as well. Can be the mind moving away from things, trying to get our mind off of things. So it's all in our face, but we're not dealing with it, is the sense. So we're trying to move our mind in different areas so that we don't have to be responsible, I think. 17, focus. 11, focus, shoot to where you want to go. And this is the Page of Cups. He is the guy that just goes forward, tells the truth. He's wholehearted. He doesn't hide anything. He's honest and true. And again, we got an energy of that within us, but somehow our partner, there's no truth, or it's weird. It's like it's hijacked. We're either in a situation where we, someone's got something over on us, so we don't want to leave because, how do you say, well, there's no other word for someone having something over us, so we won't leave because they're going to pull the card, right? Universe wants you to go in a new direction. Be wholehearted as you go outward and just start fresh and go there. Again, deal with the situation you got, but it's not going to happen here, I don't think. Not this week anyway. Wishing. Again, we're in our head a lot because this creates a harmony, a balancing out, but they're going, it's not real. We're in our head, it's not real. We have the 3 cups. Yeah, dreaming and wishing of a partner that we enjoy having in the bedroom, da-da-da. So on the 8, the quick movement we want to take, we have the 9 of Shields. This is about single and loving it card. I mean, she don't look too happy, but she's got all her pentacles, everything she needs except for some clothes. She could use that. She's good on her own, is what it is. The 11 here, the Page of Cups, he is vulnerable and open and honest and true and just bearing his soul to whoever will accept. We get the 4 Cauldrons, so that's so the sense here is we may want to offer our love outward, but the Sagittarius is saying no. The universe is going, offer your love outward because this is not working what you got here. And the Sag is saying, no, I will not. This doesn't make me happy. They're dreaming of other things, but they don't want to go off in the new direction. So there's a contradictory energy here. They'd rather stay single in the relationship that they're in than go towards something that they're pining for. Okay. The next one is the 7 of Wands, about defensive behavior. And this is about all the dreams and whatnot. So we may be on defense because we may be coming to a tipping point here where the universe is going to throw a tower, or has maybe thrown a few here, I think. And the Sag's just not budging. They're not going. They're not moving. So it's not going to get better for the Sag here until they start dealing and going in the direction that they want to go. But for whatever reason, again, I feel like someone is controlling them and very good at it as well. They've got them under their thumb and they just won't let go. So that's that. Now, infinity cards. Let's see. On the 9 of Pentacles, again, there's an energy here. If we are in a coupled relationship, we're feeling very single within it. We have opposites attract. Now, this could be what we're doing or where we could go. I don't know. My cards aren't fitting here all of a sudden. Next card on top of the discontentment. We don't want to accept things outside of the relationship, but we're not happy within the relationship. So this is where we're sitting. We have the pace card, and usually this has to do with the amount of time taken. Meaning, like, okay, I'll leave it. Pace card has to do with the time that we take to get in a relationship or get out of one. You know, there's time is ticking is really what I get here. Now, on the defensive behavior card, we get partners. This is about engagements and marriages. We may be attracted to someone here, and we may not want to go forward, and they may be marriage material. It's really what I'm getting. Okay. The surrender card is to surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So there's a sense of needing to accept ourselves to a higher degree here. We may have a low self-worth being in this partnership, and that is giving us a sense of not wanting to go outward to deal with another relationship here. Now, again, back to the masculine and feminine. Feminine was talking about unity. So if we're a feminine in this energy, yeah, again, we may be looking for someone outside of a relationship that we are already in, and we are struggling to get out of it and maybe not having such a great time. On the masculine side, again, not the partner, but this, we're talking about signs here. Male Sagittarians, we may be feeling or trying to deal with becoming the best version of ourselves and going outward in the best possible way. And this is what we're dealing with. I feel more of a pure energy here. I feel like a delusion here. The feminines may be trying to create unity outside of the partnership before they've dealt with their own issues. And again, Princess of Coins is about developing skills in certain areas as we move forward to help us along our path. That's what's going on. Okay. That is. That's it. That's for fire. Bear with me. I'm going to be back in, but I say that, but it takes hours to go through the editing. Now I've wrote down some of the stuff, but I got to go through and look through the content. And then I will be back. Give me an hour and a half to edit or whatever, do whatever I got to do there and post. And I'll be back in for the earth signs. So it's 7:30 Central Time. So around 8:39 Central, I should be coming back in. Okay, take care. Have fun. Be kind. Hey, Bassam Kayat, I hope I said that right. Thanks for coming in. I hardly notice those when there's not many, so thanks. We'll talk to you in a bit.